everyone. It's 4 p.m. on a Sunday, and I hope you've had a cup of tea with you and you're ready for an amazing hour of IRMA memories. Yes, please switch on your cameras. It's always nice to see faces. But if you have to prioritize your network, then of course, prioritize the audio. And when you're speaking, always make sure that we can see your faces. It's always very nice to do that. I will be introducing Professor a little bit and then get him to speak. And after which I will call on to the four panelists that we have today who will do a little bit of their memory sharing as well. So a very, very warm welcome again to everyone. Yes. So heart to heart talk with Professor Ved Prakash Gulati. That's his name, but we all know him as Professor VP Gulati or just as Professor Gulati. I know we all don't need an introduction to him, but I'll still give you one. So Dr. Gulati completed his master's in mathematics in 1974 and also with a diploma in automated computing from IIT Delhi. And he also did a PhD from IIT Kanpur. And after that went on to do his, be a research fellow at IIM Kolkata. He moved to IRMA after that and taught for over 10 years. And he taught about 10 batches between 1982 to 1993. He then moved to NIBM Pune for a year. And there he was handpicked by RBI to be the director of IDRBT. For those who don't know IDRBT, it's Institute for Development and Research in Banking Technology. After his very interesting stint there, he went on to be the vice president at TCS and a consultant also at Tata Trust. He currently teaches at ICFI Business School in Hyderabad. He has a very rich career spanning almost 4 decades of intensive academics, research, institution building, and administrative activities. Professor, you've played a significant role in standardization of banking technology in India. And you've also leveraged IT for excellence in corporate management, public sector management, and financial services. Amazing to have you here. A little bit about his family as well. We have the very affable Dr. Neeta Gulati, his better half. She used to teach chemistry at Vallabh Vidyanagar. And after moving to Pune and later to Hyderabad, she pursued courses in computer sciences and went on to work with leading companies like CMC, IBM, Capgemini, and now runs a training institute called the IT Nurture Den. And what's more interesting is she's a certified laughter yoga coach, and such a necessity today, right? Laughing. And we have Professor Gulati's son, Vikram. I don't know if he's on, but he works with Schlumberger in Mumbai. He has worked for a couple of years overseas and now settled in Mumbai. We also, Professor's daughter, Aditi Talwar, is a lawyer, and she worked with various corporates and then found that her love is for photography, and she's a successful baby photographer. She runs a studio of her own. How lovely is that? So Professor Gulati and Dr. Neeta have 4 adorable grandchildren. And that's about him today. And we have a stellar panel. I'll get to them, the 4 panelists we have. But let's kickstart the talk and hear Professor Gulati speak to us. Professor, let's hear about what made you join IRMA and tell us about your early days there. We'll also go on to Dr. Neeta Gulati later to share about her early days in IRMA and few thoughts around that. So over to you, Professor.
Okay, thank you, Maithili, and very good afternoon to all my friends. And I'm quite happy to talk to you all. In fact, you know that when you are studying, you have many dreams. And when I was doing PhD, I was not knowing what to do, whether I should become faculty member or should I go and work in some department in the computer science department. And then I also had an interview in Dhanbad, one of the fertilizer company. They wanted to recruit me as a programmer and system analyst during that time, but somehow I was very confused. And then few of my friends were also preparing in IIT for IAS. So they asked me, can you also prepare? I said, why not, yeah? So IAS was another dream. So anyway, these dreams continue, but luckily after submitting my thesis, IIM Calcutta invited me as a research associate, that they used to call it, before faculty members becoming faculty. So I joined IIM Calcutta. But then after joining IIM Calcutta, I realized, yeah, this is not the place where I should stay, because Calcutta was beautiful. IIM Calcutta was lovely campus, beautiful lakes, and Dr. Vidyanand Jha can tell us more about that. And we used to enjoy. But in the faculty meeting, other places, all kinds of things are happening. So I was always trying to find out something new. Where should I go? And I had decided, yes, I will be in academics. So I started applying and I got a job in Delhi University in the Faculty of Management Science, FMS. So I resigned from IIM Calcutta, and during that time, some of the faculty members from IRMA, I think Dr. Ratan Mehta, he was in marketing, and I think one more person, both of them came to IIM Calcutta. They had a meeting with all the students and research scholars and convincing them about the rural management. And during that time, I also read an article in the Economic Times about rural management, Anand and all those things. I got impressed. So I thought it's great. So I sent my resume to the director. I think Dr. Kamla Chaudhary was the director during that time. She was also on the board. And I was invited. So I came to IRMA and they said, yes. In the evening, they gave me a letter and said, can you join? I was again got confused, yeah, Delhi versus Anand. But anyway, I liked something like this, rural management, something great, and read about Dr. V. Kurian, NDDB, Amul, and all cooperative models and all those things. So somehow I said, yes, I'll join. So I joined. So in 1981, I think end of the 81, sometime in November, December, I joined IRMA. So that first batch was passing out, and then second batch was already completed 2 terms or 3, third term they were there. So I joined them, and I think I was asked to teach a course. And course was not IT area, not computer science, but it was production and operations management, POM. But anyway, I thought I can teach anything, so I started. So that was my first interesting thing. And of course, I had luckily Professor Tushar Shah, Subhash Sharma, Sanjeev Pansalkar, Arul, which you have already heard from him. They were already there, faculty members, and we were all very close. And particularly Sanjeev Pansalkar and me, we are very, very close because we are the bachelors. Others, we are mainly having families and all those things. But we used to play bridge and all kinds of things we used to do. And we were living in the NDDB campus. And in the veterinary, we used to have classes and all those things and everything. Our campus was on the way to build. So, of course, it was good. I still remember going out to near the temple and then that shop and all kinds of things. So we enjoyed. And then luckily, I also got married in 1982 along with me, and Sanjeev also got. So we had a party together. And that party, I still remember, I had a card. In the card we had written that V2 are becoming V4. And it was basically internal IRMA faculty, some students, and some of NDDB and Amul executives and so on. So I started enjoying. And then, of course, we were using the computer center of NDDB and all those things. And students, we are also very, like you were talking about Fortran. So Fortran language was, Fortran 4 was supposed to be taught, and I was teaching that to my, I think, in the third term students. Not third PRM 3. So that time I started QT1, QT2, and computer science and all those things. So it was a good, and I spent 12 years. So 81 to 93. So we enjoyed life in IRMA, beautiful life, beautiful campus, and we were given lots of responsibility as a faculty to build the campus, do many things, and we were involved almost everywhere. Because there were few faculty members, and others were joining, like Professor Rajgopalan, you heard, he also joined after 3 years. Went on well. So life was good, beautifully, and then we also had a family. We moved into new campus and did all kinds of things. So it was good. And then in the hostels also, I was a warden. Then I was also part of admission committee. This, that, so many things. And then every week we will have a seminar, faculty seminar, and faculty meetings. So it was good interaction with the faculty and all those things. So we had enjoyed. And Mr. Haldipur had become the director. And he was like a fatherly figure. He was a lieutenant governor of the state and then joined IRMA as a director. They were great.
I know it's an unique experience to enter in NDDB campus in 1982 after my wedding. And earlier than that, I was in Delhi University. I was doing my MPhil and PhD. So I was very much confused about going to Gujarat with a boy from MP. But after reaching over there, my all confusion got solved. And I mean, it was an amazing experience to be in NDDB, such a amazing campus. I mean, anybody visited NDDB and IRMA always said that we don't realize that we are in India, as we are in some foreign country, some good institution, we are there. Because that point of time, there were hardly any campus having such kind of infrastructure and the lush green, beautiful lawns and the wide road campus. So coming to IRMA after 6-7 months stay in NDDB was, though that time IRMA was coming up and this all professors, Dr. Gulati, Sanjeev Fansalkar, Raja, and whom else I named to, they were the building block for the campus, and Gulati used to plan for all, even a single plant, where should we plant this, where should we put the trees like this and all that kind of, because his hobby is gardening and all. So he contributed enough to IRMA campus also for that. And in that, IRMA started growing very well. And I remember the incident, the first time he was to go to conduct the exam, IRMA entrance exam in the Northeast. And we got married in December and the exam was in March or April, March sometimes. No, end of December only. Yeah. So Dr. Haldipur was the director that time. And he specially told him that, Ved Prakash, take Neeta with you and go to Shillong. So kind of family touch was there in the IRMA right from that point of time, that it was unforgettable. And Dr. Haldipur used to be like a father. When my first baby Vikram was to born, he used to call me every evening and give me Ramayana. He picks small thin books that you must read it, and when you return these books, I will ask you some questions and give you new books. So that kind of thing is there. So still I find lot of that images percolating down in my son Vikram, who is like such a obedient and religious and a very responsible person. And so a lot of impact has come from those readings probably. Rest all IRMA life was amazing. We had really wonderful years. How 10-12 years have passed, we never even could think of. And still relish those years. Would like to go IRMA and enjoy some time again.
Lovely.
Thank you so much for including me also here, and opportunity
our pleasure,
to talk to you all.
It just makes the conversation so much more richer. Thank you so much for being here and sharing your memories. We will keep hearing from you as and when, I guess, people share more memories, but I'll also get on to the panelists now. We have Mohan Gudali from PRM4 connecting from Hyderabad. And Mohan co-founded Nalanda Advertising with EP Ganesh, his classmate, and they built a very successful business together. He then went on to do his PhD and now more into teaching. He's the principal of IIRM, Institute of Insurance and Risk Management. Mohan's batch was one of the first occupants at the campus, and and he has some interesting memories to share. So over to you, Mohan. Take it away.
Yeah, thank you, Maithili. See, I don't know. Sir was teaching us computers, basically programming, basic and Fortran. That was our first interaction with him. Of course, I was just sharing, we always used to, at that time we were having, we have to go for any computer work at the NDDB Computer Center. Irma's computer center was not yet ready. So we were only trained on the IBMs. And the mainframe computers, not the IBM. We were ICICI 1029. I think that's ICI.
ICL.
ICI 1029.
ICL.
Okay, ICL. Oh, thanks. The OS system was Maxima or something like that. So, which many of us didn't have any clue. I think, including our sir. So, but anyway, it was good. He used to come. My little memories were with him was my personal memory was he gave a very extensive Fortran and basic programming assignment, huge, some 40, 50 problems, programming and all that. So, everybody used to, of course, obviously, once you know how to do the program, you can easily copy it and then do it. That was students were trying to do that. So, he knew that, and I was one of the first few to give it. So immediately he said, I'm not going to give your assignment back. I said, why? I submitted, why do you can give it? No, you have done all the problems. So I don't want others to take it from you and then just copy it or do something like that. That was one incident I definitely remember as far as computer science, basically basic and Fortran is concerned. And also another thing, he used to somehow surprisingly come to the computer center whenever we are assigned out slots. So I was just sharing with Maithili earlier also was this, we used to, for us at that time, stationery was a challenge. We used to have a batchmate, whenever we require some stationery, I think he's Javed Merchant. I don't think whether he's in the group today. He used to sell the little A4 size sheets for assignments and all that at a price in the midnight to submit the assignments. So one of the ways to collect more sheets was write a program on that mainframe computer and get at least 100 sheets out of, one after other, cut them and give it. So that was one of the things. And every time, once we could do that, afterwards, I think professor used to come somewhere, systems administrator or some message used to come, your program, whatever you're doing is not accepted or something. He used to wonder, it was his intervention which prevented him. Maybe in the process, as students, we were doing this kind of pranks, but he used to at least maybe instead of diluting the institute image at NDDB, he was intervening sometime in that. So that's my little experience. Post Irma also, we were in touch with him when he came back to Hyderabad at IDRBT. That was a very good interaction, and we continue to meet him. And he's very, regularly keeps sending wishes, and he was in touch with us. That's as he's been there. Okay, with as far as sir's interaction with us. I have one question to you, sir.
Yeah.
Is, I see from mainframe to PC world, when the 85, 83, 85, it's all mainframes, then 90s was the PC revolution and all that. So 92 we left. Just when the entire institute was just getting grounded on the PC network and all that, you left the institute. So I just want to check why.
Look, first we were in NDDB campus, in NDDB Computer Center, which was ICL. But then we also had our own mini computer in Irma campus. In Irma campus, at the library, at the basement, we created a VAX computer, and we had that mini computer. Okay. But I think within 3 years, we had a heavy rainfalls in Anand, and then our computer center got flooded. So we have no alternative, just throw that. And then of course, it was all insured, so we got lots of money. And then we built a PC lab on the first floor, where it used to be a common room for the faculty members and students used to come. There we built a PC lab. So that was sometime, it went on till 80, 89, 90. I was there till 3 years when we had all the PCs. But then the question came that, yes, 12 years you have spent and all those things. And there were some issues also started. And my issue was one, because I wanted to go abroad, present a paper. So I just sent one paper and it was selected. And we were doing lots of research with the GCMF and others and writing cases and all kinds of things. So my paper got accepted. So I sent it to the director. I think that time Tushar Shah was director, that yes, sir, my paper got accepted. So I would like to go abroad. I think it was somewhere in USA. So he said, no, let me check with chairman, Dr. V. Kurian. So my complete paper and every file went to him. And he has written beautifully, congratulations to Dr. Gulati, but let him do it in India, not abroad. So that was one point I felt, yeah, this is not the thing. Yeah, 12 years you are here, they should allow you to go out. So anyway, so I started looking for the job. In fact, I got a beautiful job in Pune, like where you are working in the insurance. There is a insurance institute in Pune.
NIA.
NIA. So I got job there, but then NIBM also I simultaneously applied. So NIBM also gave me jobs. So I simply said I'll join NIBM. So I joined NIBM. So that was in 93. I think Maitreyi's batch, I taught them first semester and first and second term.
That's right.
Then I left and went to
Did
Pune.
you personally interacted with Kurian, sir?
Yeah, I interacted with him 2-3 times because I was a part of a oil group, edible oil, Sanjeev Fansalkar, me, and we were a part of that. And sometimes he will come in that meeting, but we will not speak much. He will speak, so we have to listen.
Right. I'm going to call upon Andy Bhanot from PRM5. He's joining us from Delhi. A researcher and advertising professional. He started his career with Mudra Communications, went on to head market research for Nielsen in East Africa for some years there. And then he worked with some very interesting brands like BBC, Johns Hopkins, and now he is the director at Project Concern. And Andy has some spicy things to share about Professor being the warden on the campus. And over to you, Andy. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much. I want to first and foremost begin by thanking the organizers of this idea. You know, we often within our batches, we have many opportunity to connect with our fellow batchmates or even a few batches up and down the line. But this is one unique thing that you all have done of connecting the faculty and the batches. And I am meeting with Professor Gulati and Madam Gulati after almost 34 years.
Yeah, I know.
What a pleasure it is to listen to you, sir, and to see you hale and hearty, and to see Madam. So first and foremost, you know, I must express my utmost pleasure and glee at seeing you.
Thank you.
I'm sure, you know, others will also speak about your teaching skills. You taught us QT in the first year with Professor Shenoy. We used to freeze when, you know, Professor Shenoy would break into Yen Cap and, expect that quiz coming our way. But, you know, what you taught us, a lot of what you taught us was very, very fundamental and basic. And even those walks to NDTB lab in the evening to do the experiments and, you know, to listen to you, those were great. But I think I'm going to ask you to talk a little about your other role of the hostel warden. You know, there were all sorts of students at the campus, including, you know, some of the complaints that you must have received from the Chancellor of Gujarat Agriculture University about IRMA students tossing beer bottles across the campus. And, you know, people putting up all sorts of posters in their rooms. I remember I think I had fallen sick with malaria. And Dr. Haldipur came to see me. You came to see me.
I came along with him.
Yeah, and it was always that nice family touch. But we forgot that, you know, I had in my room a poster of Marilyn Monroe in her famous, you know, skirt blowing up scene. And then later on, you politely came and told me that I have to remove that. So please tell us, what kind of challenges did you face, you know, in being the warden? You were a very academic person, a very nice, affable person. We would often catch up with you outside, you know, our mess, having a cup of chai with us, or, you know, sometimes with other professors like Balaji and all, stealing a smoke from each other. Do tell us about your experiences with being the hostel warden and peeping into people's rooms and their personal lives.
No, I was a hostel warden, and I think almost 3 or 4 years. And whatever happens in the hostel, even the faculty members or the director say, Gulati sir, kya ho raha hai tumhare? So I have to be very, very careful. So I used to come to the mass, meet people, go to the rooms also, some of the students' rooms. But the one other biggest complaint was there that boys were not allowed to go to girls' hostels. And this was happening. So then how to stop that? That is, I said, sir, you can't stop this. It has to go on, but you have to keep on telling them, please don't do it. Please don't. If you want to meet, go and meet in the common room. Go meet in the mass. But the girls we are allowing, we are coming to the boys' hostel. So there was no issue on that. So all things we are happening, but nowadays these things are also common. Okay. In fact, I am doing the same thing what I did in the Irma days. I am teaching now ICFI Business School. Here also I find the similar things do happening, but in different way. Okay. So it's okay. But it was a good time, and then we were very conservative that time, and we used to have all kinds of things. But we were interacting, and we were very, very friendly with all our students. We used to play games together. I'll come to the mess and then eat food there, and Sanjeev, me, Balaji, Raja, all will come and then do something. So it was good fun.
Even sometimes, we would see that a group of us, if we are sitting on a mound and, just singing songs impromptu or playing Antakshari, I would find that you or Professor Sudeep Das, we don't seem to remember Sudeep that much. But Sudeep
Ghosh.
Sudeep
Ghosh, yeah. I'm sorry, my bad. So sometimes, sitting quietly and sometimes even singing along with the students and making an odd request, do you know this song and can you sing this? Daman in our batch was a good singer. Dilip used to sing very well. Panitri used to sing very well. And we used to have these regular off-class, gatherings where we would do some of these impromptu things. So I hope you all enjoyed as much as we did. We broke out definitely.
Look, we all enjoyed everything, and then whatever timing was there, and then we also had a family here.
Yeah.
Sudeep Ghosh was almost bachelor that time, so he didn't have much problem, but we had, so we'll go quickly, come back and do all kinds of things. But we were enjoying. In fact, not only me, my son, my wife, we will come to the hostel and do all kinds of things. But of course, this was only 2-3 years I was warden, then I moved into admission and other places. Okay. But it was really fun. And I still remember I came to your room along with Professor Haldipur, and then I told you, yeah, boss, he did not notice.
I know.
It's such a nice time, before the internet. I guess it was a different era, right? We could all sit and sing and actually talk to each other face to face. I think it was different times. Thanks for painting that. And I will now move on to Vidyanand Jha of RM7, joining us from Kolkata. He is a poet in Maithili, the language Maithili, started a career with NDTV, lived in Anand for 5 years, then went on to do his PhD in IIM Kolkata, and then became a professor there. True to his name, he's a profound in his thinking, in his teaching, and all of that. Over to Vidya, and I'm sure you will paint a picture of what Anand was during the times that Professor Gulati was there. So, all over to you.
So, firstly, thank you for such glowing but a bit inaccurate kind of introduction. So I actually passed out from Ahmedabad, and of course how I chose Ahmedabad because it was closest to Anand. So I didn't want to go too far. That is how it was, least effort. That is how I landed there. Now, firstly, I would just like to copy first 2 minutes of what Andy Bhanot said, and for repetition's sake, I'll not repeat that, but I'm really grateful that actually I'm getting to see too many of my own teachers here. And, Facebook has been a good thing. One of the good things about Facebook has been that people have been able to connect to others, etc. So some of them I know about, but some of them I'm getting to see here. So thank you very much. And of course, Professor Gulati, I kept track till the time he was at IDRBT. I think I'm getting the name right. And then, and then I haven't met him incidentally in all these years. So I just knew where he was, what he was doing, but I didn't know. So, Professor, nature of memory is very problematic. Okay. So I tried to recall actually. And I realized after listening to this conversation that they have these carbon dating methods, we can have a Gulati dating method for IRMA batches. So basically saying wax basic, you will say 7th batch. PC coming, you will say, yeah, 8th batch and so on. So I realized that, when my time came, actually we were in, our, like Professor said, our computer center was below library. And it was actually, in retrospect, reminds me, Professor, you said that in an IBM, they thought of it as your glass house. It reminds me of a temple now going backward. Because basically people will remove their footwear before we went into that room, and there was great deal of ritual associated with it. So there were those cards, which we had to get issued, and then they were used in the machine, which machine used to use, and so on. So there was a great deal of in some way rituals associated, and Professor Gulati was of course the head priest of that. Now, of course, I don't remember, actually, interestingly, I don't remember the classes. So if you ask me who taught me actually coding, and I realize, I have some memory of coding in BASIC, but not in Fortran at all.
Yeah.
So now I think if I, really kind of exercise my memory, I can see those ruled long sheets come back to me. That is what is coming back to me now. And Professor, what was that young, short Gujarati gentleman with you, who used to be there in the computer center? He was, for us, he was always there, and he continued
Modi, I
working
think.
with.
Yeah, Modi,
That's
Modi.
right. That's
Modi.
right. What was his full name? I was trying to recall.
Pradyut Modi.
Pradyut Modi. Yeah. So
Right now he works with ICRISAT in Hyderabad.
Oh, okay. That's
He is a
cute.
computer center manager in ICRISAT, Hyderabad.
Okay.
And
So
then there was another girl, Sheila.
oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
She was also a programmer there with us.
So one, looking back, actually, Professor, I had two specific queries to you. So you come from an era which actually ushered in computerization in a sense, and I think you are neither at the wrong time nor at the right time. And why I say this, let me explain this. I have met people who passed out of computer science departments from IITs in, say, early 70s. And I have met them somewhere in PSU. They have poor souls, kept on working as systems manager there. Nobody listened to them. They did not have a good work-life kind of thing. And of course, even in your period, a lot of people went on to found companies in India. In fact, whole of software industry would be by people like that. So, for example, just to recall, Narayan Murthy, like you were the research associate at Calcutta, he was the research associate at IIM Ahmedabad. Okay. So, how do you look at both this whole computerization process at IRMA and your role in the larger societal kind of this thing? Second is, strangely, what came back to me when I was trying to recall you, of course, I think you had a mush in those days, okay? So, and you're very, I think even now, if I close my eyes and, I don't know whether you walk now in the same fashion, very lanky person, your walking came back to you. Actually. So basically what I was also trying to understand, and they have a saying that if we talk about, if we have to know about love, we only can't talk about love. We have to all talk about other things. So also, some parts you have mentioned, but some parts, how was it to be the part of the founding faculty? And I'm happy that there are others also in this audience, and a young institute, where even now, in fact, I got an invitation to attend something called a rural management conference, where I think somewhere in 2010 or something, they were trying to figure out what is rural management now. So at that point, definitely a new innovation, and you were all young, A lot of people got married there, family there. So if you also tell us a bit about, the institution part, and as well as, how was it to start, in a sense, computers there?
No, thing is that because when we talk about QT1, QT2, then computer is a part of that and all those things. And even IIM Calcutta, when I was there was a computer center, and then we saw how the IIM, it was also a mini computer kind of scenarios. Okay, so then when I came to NDDB, saw ICL computer. Then after 4 years, we purchased our own wax computers, and during that time, it was a mini computer mainframe. PCs were coming in the markets because 83, 81 PC came, then 83 PC XT, PC 80, and all those came. They were not very, very popular, but in the 85, 86, 87, they became very, very popular thing. So in fact, one of our faculty member was doing a project. It was a World Bank project. He also had a PC in his room. So that was the first PC we saw, and then we said, oh, yeah, very good. Yeah, it works very well. You don't have to go based on the. And then another interesting thing, when we were working in NDDB, it was card. So everything has to be card. But then when we came to our own wax computer, we didn't have a card. I think we had a monitor, and monitor you write the program. So then you submit for the this thing, it will tell you what is the error. Earlier, what used to happen? You punch a card, make a bunch of cards, go and submit at the reception, and then next day you'll get what are the problems and what are the mistakes in the program, and then you change it. So we were doing Fortran, but when we came to IRMA, we were doing basics. The basic language became very, very popular that time. So there were two languages, Fortran for the scientific language, generally learned in the beginning, and then COBOL for commercial language. And then basic came. Basic was doing both. So we were very happy and doing basic language, and then MIS and all those things came slowly into picture. But the interesting thing, when I joined NIBM Pune and then started working on there, and we are not only looking at the institute, we are also looking at the industry, banking industry, the kind of problem we had in the banking industry. And in NIBM, there was no regular MBA course during my time. So there was what? You have to invite managers, general managers from the banks. They'll come and have a 3 days, 1 week workshop and management development programs and all those things. So we used to conduct computers program for those people. And then we realized what are the issues in the banking industry. So you'll find so many things are happening. And luckily, in 97, I came to Hyderabad in IDRBT. Dr. Rangarajan was the governor. He selected me to become the director of the institute. And that time, when I came in IDRBT, that time they had already decided that we are going to set up VSET network for the banking industry. And interestingly, during that time, if you look at 96, 97, that time even NSE, National Stock Exchange, became very, very popular, and everything was online because we had only DOT, even not BSNL. So you have to get the lease line, and 64 kbps was the lease line. But VSET, you don't have to depend on anybody. So it worked very well. When I came 97, 98, 99, we implemented VSET network for the banking industry. So look at that. We started card punching machines to PCs, and then we had a local area network when we were talking PCs. Then wide area network, we had a VSET, and it worked beautifully. And during that time, I think whole banking industry changed, and we were the part of that. Like NEFT, RTGS, and centralized banking solution and all, we were part of that. So it was really enjoyable. You were making major changes in the industry. So from the academia, you are working with the industry and doing all these things. It was very, very interesting thing. So my 7 years in IDRBT were wonderful, and I worked with almost all the banks. In fact, I had so much this thing, I will just take up a telephone and call the bank's chairman, say, sir, this is what is required, and please do this. In fact, I had a big issue with Andhra Bank. In fact, Andhra Bank chief general manager was my friend, and he said, no, we will not go for centralized banking solution. We will go for zonal banking solution. No, zonal, one zone, you comprise those branches. but not the central server, but zonal servers. So I was trying to argue with them, this is not correct, this is not correct, sir, you do. But ultimately they implement and within a year they have to change it. And then we moved from centralized CBS, centralized banking system, and then we were much far ahead of the banking industry even in Europe or USA. I'm talking 2005-06. And the last project which I did, where all of us are using it, setting up a ATM. What was happening earlier? That you go to only ATM with that bank. You cannot go to other ATMs. So we set up a national financial switch, NFS. And NFS switch allow you to connect with all the switches of other banks. So you can move from one ATM to another ATM, irrespective of whatever bank ATM card you have. So that was the beauty. And another thing which you are using right now, whenever we are transferring any money, so there's one thing comes, your, what is the branch code? What do you call it?
IFSC.
IFSC. So we design IFSC code in Hyderabad in IIBRBT. And then when we talk about National Payment Corporation of India, that was the part of whatever we did it, that they took us from us and they created NPCL. So now National Financial Switch and all are part of NPCL. But what is really interesting? And then, of course, I was director for 2 terms, and then they asked me to continue as a professor. I said, yeah, better to go away. And luckily, TCS was happy to give me a job. Then Satyam was also, I was asked to meet Mr. Raju Satyam. Luckily, some of Irman who were working in Satyam, they asked me, sir, don't try to come to this organization. And then I joined TCS. But TCS also was very, very interesting. I remember during IDRBT, I met Narayan Murthy many times. Whenever I go to Bangalore, I'll go to Infosys campus and meet him. And in fact, you won't believe it, Wipro's chairman, Premji, came to our institute, and then I showed him all those things. He was a little unhappy. He says, Gulati, be nationalist. Don't always recommend that international, because Wipro was manufacturing computers. And then whenever we create any RFP for banks, never write IBM or any other computers like HP and all. You say computer, let it be. So that's the beauty. And then even our TCS CEO will come to the IDRBT. So that was the beauty. So I was really enjoying. But I remember from the ICL computer to VAX to PCs, and then centralized databases, centralized servers and all that thing. And today we talk about cloud computing. So we look at Google, we look at Amazon and all those things. And when I teach in my IT strategy for my student executive MBAs, so we talk all kinds of things. That is very interesting. But I really enjoy it. So I moved, I keep on moving. I not just focus on, yes, I know only the old one. No, if you change, you change. Okay, so that's an interesting thing. But IRMA is beautiful. What we did it along with Sanjeev Fansalkar, Balaji and all those things. Great. In fact, we are part and parcel of the Oilseeds group. I think Sanjeev will tell more about that. We both also written a book on oilseed economy of India. And we used to forecast what is going to be the total production of oilseed in the country, in IRMA. So we will go to ISRO, take the satellite picture from them, images, and then compute, and then come out what should be the national production of oil, say particularly groundnut oil. So we had lots of work on that.
Just listening to you and the organizers, they want to hem in, like all organizers, they want to censor. So they said none of this kind of talk. But natural question which came to me,
yes, sir.
If you ask me the time I spent at IRMA 1988, IRMA was ahead of its time. Okay, right now NEP 2000 has come and they are talking about interdisciplinarity. Here we have a computers person who has a book on oilseeds economy of India, you see. Okay, so I can't go any further to talk about interdisciplinarity. what I just want to know, even if you want to be cryptic, you want to be diplomatic, it's all right. What, in your view, why are we not where we could have been, given the place we started from? So, organizers may not like it, but then I thought it was a natural question.
No, thing is that when you are working in institution, and particularly when IRMA and again NDDB, so whether it was a milk or oil seeds or whatever they were doing, whether you bring technology or bring your IT knowledge there, so all those were very important. Like we use the IT to focus the production of the oil seeds. Similarly, we did on another thing, and in the milk thing, every 4 to 5 years there is a cycle. So suddenly milk production will drop. It's nothing to do with the environment or nothing, but something to do with the production system. So we created decision support system, and we have written beautiful paper along with the ex-CEO of GCN, Mr. B.M. Vyas. So B.M. Vyas, me, and I think Sanjeev, we had put together and written a paper. Still should be there in the IRMA. So decision support system for milk production in the country. And then we also created a program for them and then told them, yes, next 2, 3 years, 5 years, this is going to happen, that milk production is going to decrease in the country. And you won't believe it, you must have heard Amulya. Amulya was launched based on our prediction that next year the milk production will be very, very low. So he said the best thing is to launch Amulya. And then they were, I think, one other fellow had, another organization had a milk powder. So when Amulya launched, it was beautifully worked. Okay, so that was the beauty. So whether computer, IT or operation research, whatever, but we were involved in the agriculture system. And that's what was required in IRMA, and we did it. And same thing when I went to an IBM, we became more banker and banking.
Thank you, Professor. Just that, we have 5 minutes to 5. Of course, we can extend a little bit, but I wanted to also call on to Raji, because we also spoke about TCS, and it's very nice that Raji is here. She's been with TCS for the last 18 years. She's done some remarkable work there. She was heading the Retail Solutions Group, and now she's the Chief Marketing Officer of TCS. So Raji, over to you. You might want to recollect some times of Professor in TCS as well, and
Sure.
then we'll open the floor for others to share.
Sure, thank you, Maithili. So Professor Gulati, we were fortunate to be the last batch who studied under you. I'm not sure if we did something which made you leave IRMA, but I hope you remember us in good stead. One thing which we always discuss when we have our chats in the group is the Kamadhenu Dairy case study. We always remember Kamadhenu 1, Kamadhenu 2, whether we remember anything else about IRMA or not, but we remember your booming voice talking about that case study. That remains a very, very fond memory that all of us talk about, even in our chats and even in our conversation. And your energetic presence, your style, the way you presented with so much energy. We always remember. Of course, I am fortunate that I had a chance to work with you briefly. And so you may remember that when you were setting up the Domain Academy, I worked with you very closely on the retail side as well.
Yeah.
So very, very fond memories. And I think I'm unique that I've also been a colleague of yours for some time. But all the best. And my entire batch joins me in sharing. I think we were very fortunate that we got a chance to be taught by you, and many of my Maithili is here, Divya is here, many of my batchmates are here. So thank you very much. All the very best to you. And I'm so happy that you're still continuing to teach. And we are hoping that we will still be in touch with you, sir. Thank you so much. And you're still as energetic as we have always remembered you. So it's really fun to see you that way.
So Balaji, Sanjeev, all are there. Good, nice.
Yes, all your friends.
We have a great memories with Professor Balaji, Sanjeev, and all. They're very, very close.
Right.
Hi, Ved. Good to see you.
Yes, it's good to have them come on. But I think Hitesh Sharma from PRM3 had his hand up for a long time. If Hitesh wants to quickly share, then we can have our professors also come up and share for a bit. Hitesh, are you still there? Let's
Yeah,
have.
yeah. Hi, VP.
Yeah, Hitesh, how are you?
Very well, and I'm in very close to NIBM Pune. And I am
Great.
calling from Pune.
Kondwa.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
So very close to Korean Film Club I stay.
I see. Great, great.
So every day I recall you like, if Gulati would have been around, we would have met him.
Pakka.
Professor Gulati joined the institute when we were there. And he got married and
True.
somewhere in December, I think.
December 82.
So we used to sometimes trouble Nita about for something or the other thing, without barging there without even asking something like.
I know.
Okay, I certainly feel VP can certainly write a book about this growth of the IT in the country, like from which state we have come and we are now the power word over like.
Yeah, we are really.
So, and I think like this was the days, this just started like of that NDTP computer used to be ICL 2950 or something like that. IIT Delhi and only NDTP used to have that computer.
Yeah, that's true.
And used to have some fun over there. We have very fond memory of you and Nita, and first Sanjeev is also in Pune. Of course, I sometime
Baji.
to him or have opportunity to go and see him as well. Like it has been real fun, like, and good to see you.
Great, nice.
Gauri, over to you. And let's find Professor Balaji soon after.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, hi Gauri.
Hi Gauri, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just trying to see if I can start my audio video so you can see me. Yeah, Professor Gulati and me are still associated now. Yeah. So let me start. I'm from PRM3 and batchmate. So when he taught computers, like somebody has pointed out, like we don't know anything, and we have to write a coding and that carries some credit, in the examination. You would just be sitting and you're looking at a blank page, not knowing where to put a comma, where to put a star. And it's like, you used to try to by heart, before the exam and go and try to write. And I really don't know how I got through the exam also. And then we used to go to NDDB for our, working out our practicals and all that. Yeah, and then I later on met Dr. Gulati, almost 30 years later, when I came to know that his son is studying in IIT Kharagpur and my son got a seat. And so I went to meet him and it was like such a nostalgia to see him after so many years. And we had a very good guidance from Vikram, and then my son later on passed out of IIT. And then the next encounter was when I was selected for a leadership position in basics. At the same time, he joined my board as a board of director. And it was so thrilling, to have my professor on my board. And to tell you, sir, like, you have always been a support to me, in every board meeting that happens. And sometimes when I get grilled by the board on the numbers, at the end of it, like when they were trying to, discuss about, what strategy should be followed, that he would just brush everybody aside, and say, Gauri is doing well. It's okay. I mean, she has been improving the company. Forget about all this discussion. And I really used to look forward, for your support all the time whenever, I used to be cornered. So it's been great knowing you, and it's so great to hear you. A lot of things which I didn't know about you have learned now. So, and I see, like, you're still so active, and you're still teaching now at ICFI. And all the best wishes.
Thank you.
Thanks, Gauri. Let's have Professor Balaji. He had got himself on. We saw him. Did we hear you? There you are.
Hey, are you speaking to me?
Sir. How are you, sir? We can see you.
Would you like to say a few words, Professor Balaji, before everyone's actually very excited to see that you're on the call as well. So if you want to share something about Professor Gulati, it'll be nice.
I'll just speak two things. One is Ved was in some way responsible for it, but it's not necessarily about Ved, it's about Nita. I remember, I think it was when Nani Aditi was born. I remember them going to Karamsad Hospital in the morning for the delivery. And then in the afternoon, I sent them back, almost at lunchtime. No, wait, you're back on the same day, a few hours, and Nani was there.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I never knew getting babies is such a fast affair. Thanks a lot for educating me on that, Ved. I mean, you guys mentioned, and Vidyanand mentioned about how it's all interdisciplinary, multidisciplinary. And that multidisciplinary is possible only because faculty members join hands together. People with different interests, different expertise, joining together and co-creating something. So that is what's important. And Ved was one of those guys who would join hands with anybody to lend his brain and heart for what's there. Thanks a lot for that, Ved, for being that kind of a human being.
Thank you, Balaji.
I have a question
Ved
to Professor
was
Bala.
talking about how we started with a... Hey, wait. Let me finish. Don't do CP in the middle. So,
I thought you were finished.
Ved was the one who established the computer center, and I remember getting out of IRMA on a year sabbatical after telling the director that it was in 1996 and we didn't know a thing about internet. And then there was this Professor Prabhakar who came from the US and joined on the faculty, and he said, okay, guys, you need to know what is internet. You can't be so ancient in your wisdom. So I remember him taking a, wait, do you remember that? He took a 2-hour session for us on internet, and I was very fascinated by that whole concept of internet bringing in equality, democracy, inclusiveness, all those kinds of things which he said at that time. Apart from, of course, the technology part of it. So I told the director that I will take up the responsibility for putting the first version of IRMA's website. At that time, I didn't know what is a website. I didn't know what is HTML. I didn't even know what to do with this, how to bring about an HTML and this VSAT, this, that. I mean, I'm not at all a tech guy, right? And then the director said, go ahead. And lo and behold, with the help of late Harun Sharif, and he and I used to work like mad to get the the website of IRMA out. I think amongst all these premier institutions, even before IMA had the website, we had the website first. And if I reflect back, the very first version of IMA's website, the sitemap was sort of a copy of IRMA's sitemap. Why I'm saying this is not because I want to say that I created it, but then, or because what Ved brought in led to all these things. Thanks a lot for those kinds of contributions. It's something which lasts long when we contribute. That makes a big difference to all of us.
Right, sir.
So those are the things I want to. Of course, apart from his laughter, which brings down the roof of any building he's in. I don't know why. How you can be cheerful at all times, Ved?
Be happy, you'll be cheerful. Don't worry.
So well said, Professor Balaji.
I think we had during my time when I left, I think we had the email ID for all the faculty members. Wow. irma.irnet.in. Irnet.in. So that was that and local area network. But then difficult to get wide area network, internet, and all those things were not there. But I remember when I moved to Pune, NIBM I created. And then I also created NIBMindia.org website, email, and all kinds of things. But that was really, during that time, it was really required, and many things have happened. Thanks, Balaji, for bringing the website and all.
Thank you, Professor Balaji.
Can I now shut up? May I now shut up?
Yeah, I think there was Vijay Podukuchi and Sriram.
Okay, Vijay.
Them, and then we are also short on time, so let's keep it short. Vijay and Sriram, if you're around, let's hear from you very, very quickly.
How are you, sir?
Vijay, I'm fine. So how are you?
I still your samosas are still hot here.
Good, good, good. So you ask the questions. Let's start discuss samosas.
No, just wanted to say hello to all of you. Professor Balaji, hello, sir. And so many of my batchmates.
Hi.
Thank you all. Nice seeing you all. Wishing you all a happy time. Thank you for giving me the opportunity.
Thank you, Vijay. That was nice.
I have so many memories, but I think that in the interest of time, I would spare, I'll give time to others. And you can all envy me. Professor Gulati lives very close to where I am. So we keep meeting once in a while, though we can increase the frequency.
Lovely.
Your memory of samosa says it all.
Yes, sir.
And that should actually go to Neeta rather than Ved.
Yeah, I'm here.
Shall next?
Yeah, Sriram, are you around?
Good evening, Professor Gulati. Seeing you after many, many years. I don't think we ever got in touch anytime.
Yeah, you are true, right, Sriram?
I'm from PRM 9, if you recall. And PRM 9 possibly was the, I'm not sure if PRM 8 had full-fledged PC courses, but PRM 9 is when you introduced personal computers and, we had a computer lab. And I distinctly remember you giving us a very thin book for the computer course. But interestingly, we had one floppy given to us as part of the course material. And most of us were very thrilled to get a floppy. It was, we were more thrilled than, getting even a laptop computer now. So that was a floppy which could hold some 360K of data. May not be just adequate even to share a picture now. So, but that's a good memory that I have of you. And interestingly, I had advantage of, coming for the remedials, because I was from the arts background and I was put through the mathematics remedials, and we were part of the faculty who took the maths remedials for us before we started the course. Another thing which and a question to you is, I've seen you another technological side of you. You were always good at experimenting with technology. In 1989, you were experimenting with a solar cooker. So I don't know what other experimentations you have been doing. We have been talking about only IT. So what other technological experiments you have done?
Solar worked very well, but my wife can tell we were cooking food in solar cooker, and it went on till IDRPT. We were having a solar cooker, okay? But when we moved into system, then no.
Our children grew up by eating solar cooker made dal chawal on Irma flat roof. I mean
yes, I have
we had a big terrace where we used to put solar cooker, and I used to make all khichdi, dal chawal, even the baking items over there nicely. Because the plenty of good sun there, Irma means all sun there.
Yeah, interesting. Okay, thanks. Nice meeting. Nice the organizers for the opportunity.
Thank you, Sriram. I think for the last sharing, let me call on to Sanjay Patro. This would can you keep it short? We are short on time. So Sanjay, are you around? Hello?
Sanjay, you're muted. You have to unmute, please. Very good afternoon, Professor Gulati, Professor Balaji, Professor Arul, and all of you. Nice seeing you after 34 years or so. My memories of Professor Gulati is that of a very amiable, approachable person, vis-a-vis Raja and Balaji, who were terrorizing us little more. And Professor Arul was in between.
No need to compare at all.
That was, and the memory of the little one, Vikram, perhaps was so small. Three of you would be taking stroll in the campus in a pram, and we have seen that. And then when you mentioned about Azim Premji, why not Indian computers? Azim Premji visited XLRI about 8-9 years back. My director asked me to receive him from the airport. So in the institute car, we had a Hyundai Accent. So I had gone there to receive him in that car. So the first thing he said was, why they haven't sent an Indigo? Why this foreign car? No? That was his first comment, and we talked about that for 5 minutes. The Indian industry and all that, and so very nice seeing you all, and it is a great privilege to see you again. Yeah. Thank you all. Thanks the organizers.
Thank you, Sanjay. So I think yes, we are at 5:23 right now. I think we've had amazing 80 minutes.
Sure. Okay, so in case he unmutes, he can speak, but right now he's showing on mute. So I think we can carry on, Mike.
All right. So, okay then. Thank you, Professor, for all that you...
No, but I just want to say one last thing.
Okay.
The most important thing is that 12 years in IRMA gave us lots of input, whatever with the student, with the faculty all together, and the friendship relationship with the directors and all those things. And in the end, when I came to IDRBT, I met all the three big bosses like Mr. Ramdrai, Narayan Murthy, and Premji. So all of them. And then when I joined TCS, I was little away. So I was not meeting the people. But I remember somebody asked me in IDRBT, so Narayan Murthy was asking you, where are you? Where have you gone? So that was great. But I think I enjoyed my period in TCS also. And wherever I went, it is really enjoyable. And right now also I'm enjoying it. So I'm remembering my old days teaching. And today when I'm teaching, during that time, I may not have any experience. But today I have experience when I talk to my students, 60 of them sitting in the class. And any question they ask me, I say, this is the way things have happened. And this is the way we did in the banking industry, or we did in the NDTB days in the created decision support system for GCMMF and so on. So they really enjoy. So that's the beauty. So I really love it. And then I feel that academia, particularly Professor Arul, Professor Balaji, Professor Jha, Sanjay, all should continue, and it's really beautiful. In fact, I was asking Gauri also, why don't you join academia?
Wonderful.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
And thank you very much. In fact, you brought many of my old things back.
What a wonderful way to wrap this up. And Professor, we might not have understood everything you taught, but I think most of us were sleep deprived at that time. But as we went on with our jobs and our careers, things became more clear, like pieces of jigsaw puzzle that fell in place, and we understood the value of all that you have taught us. And thank you so much again. I think we've had an amazing 80 minutes with Professor Gulati, and thank you so much for the panelists also who brought in their memories, made the hour so much more richer. And I think, yes, we had Nimain also add in a bit of the drama, which probably woke all of us up, but whatever it is. I think with limited time, I guess we can't take more questions, but please, I think we'll make Professor's contacts available. You can write to him, keep the connections, keep the communications flowing. And okay, thank you so much again. I'm going to sign off from all the ladies who put this together. This is Maithili with Jaya, Priya, Shilpa, Ruchi, Lisa. We are signing off. Stay safe, happy, healthy, everyone. And Lisa, can we have the closing slide, please? Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.